Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. I hope you're all having an amazing weekend. Currently it is Saturday and let's get right to the charts. Starting off with the Bitcoin price, of course. Clearly right now the bulls are winning. Basically we have been holding above the value area low right here and we got that nice bullish reaction that we have been watching out for. We have reclaimed the monthly pivot level and also the weekly open. We have finally closed a daily candle above. Currently, you can clearly see it right here. We do have the Monday high in our way. Bitcoin did not manage to push above this high yesterday. We have been trading for this whole week in the Monday range. Clearly defined a range. As you can see, here is the Monday low, here is the Monday high. So pretty good week for to long the value area low and short the value area high. If we look at some of the other altcoins, everything right now is showing some strength. We might get a pullback during the weekend basically. But as you know, July has been historically bullish. It is still looking pretty bad in my opinion on the monthly time frame. But right now you can see the monthly candle is starting to try and reclaim the 50 EMA on the monthly, which is also very important line that we have right here, very important moving average. So if we manage to close the July candle above this level, then the next month could also be a bit in the green, and then we could start doing something like we did last time right here before we bottomed out. So as I said, I am expecting something like this to happen until we reach my macro target right here of around 49, maybe even all the way down to $40,000. Basically this low right here from the range in August 2024, in my opinion, and of course not financial advice, this is just my own technical analysis and what I will do once price gets there. This is where I will buy once this low right here is swept. This is when I'll start accumulating some spot Bitcoin, of course. And then this would mark, in my opinion, this bear market bottom, since if we measure from the all-time high down to this level, this could be a 61% of a correction from the all-time high. And if we go down to $40,000, this will be around 68% of a pullback. And if we measure from the last time, the highs that we made back in 2021, the bull market, once Bitcoin topped out at $69,000 and bottomed out at around $15,000, this was a 77% a correction from the all-time high. So this time, as we know, history repeats itself, but it does not repeat itself to the exact dollar. So 77% correction is gonna take us down to $28,000. I don't think that this could be a likely scenario. This is why I am looking for this yearly pivot support right here at around $44,000. Maybe, as I said, down to 40k with just a week of the candle. We will not see a whole body candle close at $40,000. This I'm pretty certain about. So we are looking for something like the last time right here, where we bottomed out. Basically monthly candles like this, we sweep this wick right here below this. There is a lot of liquidation sitting below this wick, guys. I do believe that this will get taken out in the near future, and the bear market bottom, I do expect for it to form around October to November, maybe a bit later, maybe a bit earlier, but October to November is usually the sweet spot for a bottom out on the bear market. So enough of that. Let's drop down to the lower time frames right now. You can see clearly on this macro range from the bottom at the 6th of February we made. We are currently right now aiming for the POC level, the point of control, where most of the volume has been traded in this whole sideways range right here. We have gotten above the 200 EMA right here. This purple line is the 200 EMA. We are right now expecting price to hold above this level. We do have the weekly open as confluence as well as support. So if we manage to hold above the 200 EMA, as I said, then we do get that next major move towards that POC level. And then if we start flipping the POC level as support like so and get a bullish retest reaction, the value area high of the range becomes a opportunity, since if we flip the POC, logically and technically next is the value area high, and vice versa for the bottom. Once we drop down, we lose the POC, then logically the value area low is next. So this is how volume profile works. Same thing right here for the crypto total market cap. If we pull our volume profile right here, currently right now, as you can see, we are sitting, this is on the local range right here. We are sitting at the value area high of the local range, and if we draw the bigger picture range, you can see the POC and the value area high are sitting around those highs right here for Bitcoin. So this is also becomes a possibility. So once the crypto total market cap reaches this value area low and reclaims it right here with a bullish retest, the POC becomes logically and technically the next target. Same logic is applied here on Bitcoin and on the total market cap. So this is what you wanna watch out for. The dollar right now is still looking pretty bullish. We are forming this downwards channel right here, which is looking like a bull flag and potentially could break towards the upside. Now the dollar is still strong. This is what we are of course concerned about. As you know, once the dollar is strong, then Bitcoin is having a hard time, and once the dollar starts trending down like here, then this is the perfect time for Bitcoin to start its bull rally. But everything, in my opinion, will play out perfectly together. We will see the dollar top out around October to November, and then we will see the dollar start to reverse towards the downside and continue its trending move towards the downside. The structure, I don't believe it will get broken. This is what we are expecting on the macro TA, of course. On the long term, we are expecting the dollar index to top out around October to November right here, maybe a bit earlier, maybe a bit later, and then we start that reversal towards the downside, and this is when Bitcoin goes back into a bull market. Now on the short term for Bitcoin, we still have bullish delta right here. CVD is still nice and strong. Open interest is very choppy. This is why we are having those volatile moves inside the Monday range, of course. Right here, we have not left this Monday range for the whole week because of how open interest is looking right now. You can see a very choppy price action. We still got liquidity sitting on both sides. This is why I say that during the weekend we might see a sharp drop down to take out this liquidity, but of course this liquidity is, in my opinion, going to wait there a bit longer, and as of right now we are focusing on the liquidity that's sitting towards the upside. Fear and Greed index right now is remaining at 31. Nothing new here. Basically it is still slowly shifting that sentiment towards that neutral zone. And as long as Bitcoin remains strong as it is right now, that sentiment will keep shifting towards that neutral zone. Spot ETFs right now, we do have a bullish inflow as of yesterday on Friday, with only BlackRock buying, as you can see, and some of the one more of the bigger institutions, but only 3.6 million. BlackRock accumulating over 86 million, and overall we do have 90 million of spot ETFs outflow, which is not the best. You can see this clearly a sign that there is not that much going on right now, and this is why Bitcoin is acting as it is right now, trading in a sideways consolidation. But a breakout will be coming soon, maybe at the second half of the month. Long versus shorts ratio right now, you can see everyone is on the long side of things. The bigger whales on Hyperliquid are sitting right now long and strong, which is nice to see. But as I said, anything could happen over the weekend. We don't have any news for today. Next week we do have some very important data coming out, so this will decide the next big move for Bitcoin. And I do believe this would cover it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.